Welcome to the update. I'm Heidi Tiltons. The Prime Minister says his government's Help to Buy scheme will help 40,000 Aussies on low incomes buy their first home. The bill has passed the Senate, paving the way for the government to kick in up to 40% of the purchase price of a home for low to middle income earners. Anthony Albanese's told Parliament similar shared equity schemes have worked well overseas.
This will help 40,000 Australians on low incomes to buy their first home, getting more affordable rentals on the market.
There's concern shoppers spending big on Black Friday or Cyber Monday sales could fall into the festive debt spiral. Aussies are expected to spend more than $6 billion in the sales, with a record number of shoppers using buy now, pay later services. Pork is becoming the go-to meat for Aussie households due to cost of living pressures. Sales have increased 18% on the same time last year, with the protein up to 130% cheaper than some cuts of lamb, beef and even chicken. China admits new US tariffs could have a flow-on effect on the Australian economy. Donald Trump is increasing the tariffs on imports from China, Mexico and Canada when he takes office in January, accusing the three countries of failing to stop the flow of drugs and illegal immigrants into America. China's ambassador to Australia, Zhao Qian, says Beijing is seeking a constructive relationship with the new US president.
The US policy on trade with China, with other countries as well, will have impact. And that is really an important element that we have to consider. What I can say at this moment is that I expect the China and the United States to engage with each other.
Molly the magpie could be separated from his canine companions once again after a Queensland court overturned a decision to grant his owners a licence. The social media sensation was removed from a Gold Coast property in March after it was revealed his owners didn't have a wildlife permit, which was subsequently granted. A court has now overturned that decision. And federal police are working with police in the Philippines to identify Australian victims of romance scams. More than 250 suspected cybercriminals have been arrested in a sting in Manila. Sport and entertainment are next. In sport, John Longmire has cited a need to rest, reflect and regenerate after stepping down as Sydney Swans senior coach after 14 seasons.
Whilst my head was sort of trying to talk myself in to keep going to the end of next year, my gut was saying that's about enough. It's time to rest, time to reflect on what I've been a part of to this point in time, and time to re-energise. And probably the only way I could probably do that would be to stop.
Dean Cox has been announced as Longmire's replacement, signing a 4-year deal, having served as an assistant coach since 2017. Australia's top golfers have arrived at Melbourne's Sandbelt in preparation for the Australian Open. Cameron Smith, Min Woo and Min Ji Lee, Cam Davis and Hannah Green are among the big names to compete at Kingston Heath and the Victoria. And in the EPL, West Ham has recorded a 2-0 win over Newcastle. In entertainment news, Pink has surpassed Beyoncé for the highest grossing female tour of all time. Pink's Summer Carnival tour raking in $585 million worldwide. But the record will be short-lived, with Taylor Swift's Eras tour expected to be close to $2 billion by the time it wraps up. It's been revealed that Liam Payne was trying to escape his hotel room via his balcony when he fell to his death. A police report stating that a cap and bag were found next to the One Direction star's body, which weren't on him as he was carried to his room by 3 men. And Charlize Theron is joining the star-studded cast of Christopher Nolan's next film. Details about the highly anticipated film's plot remain tightly under wraps, but it's also set to star Matt Damon, Tom Holland, Anne Hathaway and Robert Pattinson. And that's the latest from the Nova Podcast News team. We'll have another episode of The Update for you tomorrow.